Okay, this time around I'm painting the go-kart with some primer, metallic black, gold and silver, and some primer. Got these new front rims, removing them with some solid bar, 5/8 inch. A little slick way to do that. And as I'm painting the rims, I'm using this Cheerios box to help me get some nice colors on there without painting the whole rim. The blue stuff on there's painter's tape. So the first coat was real light. This is the second coat after it dries, adding much more paint the second time around. If you just glob it on there all at once, you will get paint running through your painter's tape. You won't have really nice lines at the end, so just make sure you cover everything up, do a light coat of paint first, and do a second coat after you dry. So after it all dries, and you're patient enough to let it dry without pulling off the tape, you get real good results like that. So this is a go-kart. The top thing is primed, the bottom is starting to be painted. This is after I get the metallic black on there. That would be my base coat, basically. It's the primary color I'm using. I have these wires, baling wire basically, hooked up to the cart and to the ceiling, so I can access everything and paint it, and my wife can park in the garage. So there are a few areas that I wanted to accent with gold and silver, so I taped those off and I painted it. This is kind of how much paint you really have to put on there is real light coats, keeps it from running, let it dry, do another light coat until you get the results you want. With the metallic silver and the metallic gold, I just put on 2 coats. Primary coat and then the second coat just to fill everything in. If you don't let it dry, you'll have paint coming off when you pull off the tape. So that's the rear rim, the jack shaft that I already welded up, 2 front rims when they're finished, and the other rear rim that I welded on to the axle. So this is part of the front of the roll cage. It has a plate that connects it to the go-kart. This is the back part of the roll cage, same thing. And this is the final colors, or pretty close to the final colors that I wanted to do. So some Mustang driving down the road when I was thinking about painting this, and this kind of inspired me to do it like this. So little stripes here and there, a little bit of silver and gold accent. It'll look really, really good in the sun. Those are the spindle brackets that I painted. Once I take this outside, the sun's going to make it sparkle. And that's the middle part of the roll cage. So that's what it looks like when it's all finished and primed. Next steps are going to be slowly putting this thing back together.